Good morning and welcome to the Niles annual 4th of July parade. I'm Carl Fox, former cable coordinator for the Village of Niles and a retired member of the Niles Fire Department. Today we're celebrating the 231st birthday of our nation, and this parade is dedicated to the men and women of our armed forces stationed throughout the world. The parade is sponsored by the Village of Niles, Mayor Nicholas Blaze, and trustees Kim Biederman, Robert Calero, Joe Laverty, Bart Murphy, Luella Preston, and Andrew Shabillo. The coordinator of this parade, as he has been for many years, is Tom Bondi, recently retired as a trustee of the village board, and his assistant, Denise Joseph. We're hopeful that the weather will hold off and enable us to complete this parade. Incidentally, the parade comes down Main Street. There goes the littlest squad car in Niles, by the way. This parade started at Notre Dame High School and goes down Main Street to Harlem, Harlem south to Monroe, and Monroe west to Brennan Heights Park. It's being led by a contingent of the Niles Police Department, the Niles VFW, Post 7712, and a flotilla of Humvees right behind them. Now, I'll make an effort to make sure that I get the correct identification as these units parade past us, but sometimes it's difficult because of last-minute changes. Incidentally, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank St. John Brebeuf Church for letting us use their facility. You know, as I said before, it's sometimes difficult to identify these units because they're not parading according to the schedule. And this band which just passed by is one of them. I don't know who they are, but you can enjoy the music no matter what. And approaching now is the Niles Police Department Honor Guard. Niles Police Department Honor Guard. Preceded by a car for the Village of Niles, and looks like somebody's grandkid sitting in there. You know, in spite of the threatening weather, it looks like we have probably one of the largest crowds that we've had in many years. Now, I don't know what's doing over on Main Street or Monroe, but I can tell you that here on Harlem Avenue, we have quite a contingent. Incidentally, here comes one of the youngest people to ever watch the parade. What's her name?
Carly Ann Ball.
Curly Ann Ball. And how old is Curly Ann Ball?
Carly, she's going to be a year and about 3 weeks.
Oh, how nice. She's probably one of the...
Baby at the parade.
How about that? I wish we had a prize for her. Well, that's great. Will I...
You don't have a prize?
Oh, we'll have her picture on TV. That'll be a prize in itself.
Carly, look at the camera.
Look at the man over there, Carly. How old is she now, you say?
She'll be a year on July 22nd.
Very nice. Oh, there she goes waving. Real good. Okay, thank you for bringing Carly over.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, this looks like Park District trustees, Bill Terpenes, Elaine Heinen, who has been around here for many, many years, and a tireless worker for the Park District. I see Andy Shabillo, one of the village trustees, George Van Giem, the village manager, Joe Annunzio, our village attorney, And here's Mayor Blaze. Mayor Blaze, just a minute. How many years for this parade now?
About 35.
About 35, yeah. A little bit
strong.
A little bit older than I am, right? Chuck Barbaglia, one more. Ray Sarnick, another trustee. And Jim Hines. It looks like we're being inundated with Park District trustees here, but always welcome, always welcome. And Peter Silvestri is a Cook County Commissioner. He's always in our parade. And of course, there's the float from the Niles Park District itself. This one is really something. And of course, the kids are going wild. They're filling up their candy bags. And then we see, let's see, Joe Willega's Happy Hearts. They're out of Addison, Illinois. They've been in our parades before and provide us with a lot of nice accordion music. And of course, right behind them is well, Uncle Sam on stilts, followed by his bodyguard there with that little stroller. And another Niles Park District float, this one belonging to the Bright Beginners Preschool. Hi, babe. Yeah. Get me that clipboard. Model A Restorers Club is right behind there. And welcoming them is Joe Margalski, all the way from Phoenix or Mesa, Arizona. Joe's a retired member of the Niles Fire Department. Frank Smith, whose father was a volunteer firefighter for many years, alongside that Joe Florist, another member of the fire department, retired. And some more of the Model A cars coming down the stretch now. Thank you. 1930. Now approaching behind the Model A club are the Blue Stars Drum and Bugle Corps. These guys are from La Crosse, Wisconsin, and they do a remarkable job. We've had them here before, and we're so fortunate to have a lot of these repeaters that come back to Niles. Okay, and coming into view now is another drum and bugle. Well, this is a band actually there, but mainly, of course, trumpets and bugles and such. And perhaps, if we're lucky, they'll play a little tune for us as they pass us by. I'm going to try to find out where these guys are from. Where are you guys from? Where are you from? Well, apparently they're pretty well disciplined. They won't speak to us. Oh, they're part of the Lacrosse, Wisconsin. This group over here is from the Iceland Ice group, and they're part of the Park District organization. We have an ice arena which has been around the Niles for many years over at Ballard and Cumberland. And of course we have no ice here today, thank God. But these are part of the people that participate with the Iceland group. And right behind them, coming into view in a moment, in the orange truck, is the Maine Township Highway Department of Public Works. Robert Provenzano is the director. While we're waiting for them, I want you to meet somebody. Todd? Here's a fella that I haven't seen for many years. This is Todd Bavaro, former village trustee and also director of the building department. What do you think, Todd?
As usual, Niles is always #1. Just fantastic.
Terrific. Listen, we got this from the horse's mouth, so you got to believe this now. Try to have the what? Oh, okay. Maybe. Maine Township Emergency Management Agency. These are the people that are called out during emergencies to stand by, direct traffic, and assist the fire and police departments. And a fellow by the name of Mike Fox is the Assistant Chief Director of Maine Township's EMA. Again, we have no identification here for these people. Looks like a Dixieland group, whoever they mean. Oh, it could be the Chicago Dixie Marchers. And this float is the A-OK Clowns. Okay, now we see the Jesse White Tumblers. They have performed, and I don't know whether or not they're going to do it now, but well, there you go. Just keep an eye on these guys. They are terrific. Jesse White tumbling team, you know, was sponsored by Jesse White, who's the Secretary of State of Illinois. He actually started this group long before he became the State Secretary of State. Oh, keep an eye on these guys. They're going to be performing here. I was hoping that they would. You'll see some gymnastics here that is going to knock your eyes out. Little guy here, watch him. All right. Uh-oh. This looks like going to be doing something a little more difficult. Oh, God. Here he comes. He's going to go over them. A great conclusion to a wonderful group. Very good, outstanding. Want to thank the Jesse White Tumblers for being here again today. Now this might be the Niles Chamber of Commerce. No, as I told you, this schedule sometimes gets a little bit goofed up. It's the Cub Scouts, Niles Cub Scouts. By the way, the cameramen that we have here today filming this event are all volunteers, and I'd like to mention them at this time. You have Brian Solinsky, Earl Mursky, Isidro Perez, and our the Comcast cable coordinator is Mike Hoyle. Mike Hoyle is the fellow that gets everything rolling together here. Okay, now these are the older Boy Scouts here. Troop, let's see, Troop and Pack 175. Niles' own. Well, I don't have to tell you who's coming up there. They're doing their own announcing. That's Jan Schakowsky, a congresswoman from our district over here. Thank you. Okay. Okay, following up now are the Glassmen from Toledo, Ohio. The Glassmen, Toledo, Ohio. Now these, I think, are the Troopers Drum and Bugle Corps, and they're out of Casper, Wyoming. Hi, are these the Troopers?
This is the Glassmen.
Oh, still the Glassmen. Okay, now you see the Niles Police Department canine squad there. And their bicycle contingent. Niles Police Department Canine Corps, followed by the Bicycle Patrol. During the summer, the Bicycle Patrol maintains law and order in all areas of Niles. And there we go with Chief Dean Strelecki and our Fire Chief, Barry Mueller. I want to congratulate Barry Mueller on being appointed the Fire Chief of Niles. He's got a great department, and of course the department has a great leader.
Well, thank you, Carl. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Happy 4th.
Thank you, and the same to you. Now, I can't neglect the police department. We have Chief Dean Strelecki here. Dean is the head of the Niles Police Department, and a Class A department, I must say.
Thank you. Thank you
Terrific
very much.
outfit.
Thank you.
Glad to see you here today, Chief.
Thanks. Happy 4th, everyone.
Thank you. Okay. Now we have a couple of people here. Maybe they just decided to join the parade. I don't know who they are, and they have no identification. Okay, coming up now are the Bolivian folklore dancers. These people are absolutely amazing. They've got energy like I've never seen before. They're terrific. Again, let me mention at this point that the parade will terminate at Grennan Park Fieldhouse and Park. And under the sponsorship of the Niles Park District, there's entertainment and refreshments for anybody who would like to participate. Bolivian folklore dancers. Yeah, these people here have moves that would put us to shame, let me tell you. Where they get that energy, I don't know. But it is great. Very colorful outfit. You know, if it was sunny today, it would show up even better. But listen, thank goodness we so far have avoided the rain that they said might happen.
Happy 4th of July, everyone. Happy 4th of July.
And the same to you, too. What an amazing group. They're absolutely terrific. Oh, just a moment. What is your name, sir?
Alberto Rivera.
Alberto Reyes.
Happy 4th of
And
July,
where-
everybody. Happy
Just
4th
stand
of
over
July.
Where is this group from, sir?
From South America, Bolivia.
You're kidding. Really? They come all the way from South America? And you go back home after these events?
Not really. We got a lot of students from all over the country.
Uh-huh.
Not
Happy
just
4th
from
of July,
Bolivia, but
everybody. Happy
all over
4th of
the
July.
United States. We have Mexicans, Brazilians.
Well, let me tell you, on behalf of the Village of Niles, I want to thank you because you guys are absolutely terrific.
Thank
You're
you very
great.
much.
And I hope to see you next year.
We will.
Okay. Niles Flash Cab, one of our local cab companies. Okay.
Happy 4th of July, everybody. Happy 4th of July.
I have the distinct pleasure of introducing to the public our village manager, George Van Giem. George has been here for quite a while now and is doing a hell of a job, well, a heck of a job, I understand, at the helm of the village. And just want to welcome you, George, and hope to see you for a long, long time.
Well, thanks, Carl. Another
Okay.
beautiful day for a parade. Always
Well-
the best parade anywhere in Illinois. Tom
Really?
Bondi puts this great show together, and the people just love this show.
Right, right. And I was really surprised because I know that Tom Bondi had retired, but I didn't know that he's still the bulwark behind this parade every year. He's
You know,
great.
there's you can't retire from something that's deep in your heart. Tom Bondi loves this parade, loves this town, and always puts together a
Absolutely.
really nice day.
Absolutely. Well,
Take
geez,
care. Happy 4th.
Thank you very much, George. Good seeing you.
All right.
My best to your family. Okay, the Shriners Big Wheels. Not big shots, big wheels. Oh, that's mine, George.
Say hi to Annie.
I sure will, thanks. The Medina Big Wheels, Chicago, Illinois. And they're followed by the elite drill team. You know, I'm going to dispense with the program I have because it looks like it really isn't that accurate anymore. So let's just enjoy the music, let's enjoy the marchers, and if I can identify them, I will. And if not, again, just enjoy. Give them a good hand here, folks. Get your hands out of your pockets. the elites, and they are. Now, I don't know if this group here is part of the Shriners. Yeah, I think they are. I think they're part of the Shriners. In fact, yeah, they're the Medina Clowns. Repeat performers. Repeat performers. Get in touch with this guy. Okay? The Medina Shrine Clowns. Always clowning around. Niles Lions Club float. One of the many service organizations in Niles. They provide eyeglasses to people who are sight impaired. And if you ever have any eyeglasses which you no longer need, contribute to the Niles. They do a remarkable job. Followed by a car for the St. John Golden Club, Golden Members Club. Seniors, obviously. And here comes a group. Let's see if we can identify them. Well, it looks like a part of a zoo parade. You have a camel, you have a llama towing a cage, you have a zebra, and you have a lady with a scooper. I wonder why. She's got probably the most important job in the group. Niles Fitness Center and their contingent here. I am and my wife are both members of the Niles Family Fitness Center, and I have to tell you that that is about the best place that I have ever seen. No matter what you want, whether it's swimming, whether it's walking the track, whether it's lifting weights, they have everything to offer at the Niles Family Fitness Center. I believe these are the fellas, these sailors from Great Lakes Training Center up in North Chicago. And followed by the Wooddale Stars. They're state pom-pom champs, national dance twirl champs. And you can see why. All right. We have a group of people from St. John Brebeuf School. They're coming into view just right now. And of course, as I said earlier, we are situated in front of St. John Church and School in the 8300 block of Harlem Avenue. And again, we'd like to thank them for allowing us to use their facilities. And by facilities, I'm talking about their electrical outlet and such. Otherwise, we would not be able to tape this. Where are you from?
Memphis, Tennessee.
The who?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh.
We're called Memphis Sound.
Memphis Sound.
Memphis Sound.
This group is the Memphis Sound from Memphis, Tennessee. Is this your first time here?
I know this is our third or fourth year, I think.
Okay, great. And we're happy to have you.
Well, thank you for having us.
The Memphis Sound from Memphis, Tennessee. Knights of Columbus. Don't even have to identify them. Can't confuse them with any other group. Of course, they're always on the. There's another group where they're always on the street, you know, and they do accomplish many, many good deeds. The Medina motorcyclists. Now, I don't know how many of these guys are either present cops or ex-cops or whether or not they actually were cops. But in any event, they certainly drive like they are. I would venture to say that a couple of them probably have a ticket book in their compartments over there. Okay, the Irish Children's Fund, encouraging peace in Northern Ireland through its children. And nobody can argue about that. And so far it seems to be holding, and that's good news. A lot of walkers, young and old. Doesn't make any difference. I think that these people in the coupe are probably part of the same contingent. Yeah. Seems to me that this equestrian outfit are from Morton Grove, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if we can get an identification, if we can. Where are you guys from? Where? Oh, Woodstock, Illinois. What do you call yourselves? Okay, great. Valley View Riders. And we don't have to tell you what's following them, do we now? A very, very important part of their entourage. Now, if we're correct, this is the Spirit Drum and Bugle Corps out of it's probably Marietta, Georgia. Maybe it's Marietta, Georgia. Okay, my mistake. This is the Pacific Crest Group. I told you that the schedule is not quite up to par. And no fault of anybody else, because these changes are made last minute. A Myers Bakery float. Myers Bakery is in Morton Grove on Waukegan Road. Has been there for many, many years. Myers Bakery. Okay, now we have the Seniors Men's Club. Chet's Trolley, Niles Senior Men's Club. Quite successful too, I understand. Could be they are those funny little people out of Willowbrook, Illinois. Willowbrook, Illinois. Humpty Dumpty and a whale. Northwest Italian American Society float. I wish some of these groups would carry some identification. Here comes a fella, looks like he might be there. Are you with this group? What's the name? Revolution. San Antonio. It's the Revolution group from San Antonio, Texas. I believe these are the first Michigan Engineers and Mechanics Company E, Civil War buffs. Okay, they're followed by the Niles Fire Department float, pickup truck, and the ladder truck behind it is called a Quint. And we have two ladder trucks in the village of Niles. The reason it's a Quint is because this vehicle has 5 functions. And that's Jim Leibach driving. He's the pilot. Another group of Shriners piloting old Model T Fords. The Glenbrook Shrine Club. They're up around Glenview. Well, so far the weather's been on our side, and we've been very, very lucky. Yeah, the Shrine Club with the Masonic heart. This Humvee you see coming down the street now, that's from the Niles Community Church. Niles Community Church. Oh, you see this? See, people meet their old friends here, guys that they haven't seen for a long time. We have a nice crowd here, must say. In spite of the threatening weather, we do have a nice crowd alongside both sides of Harlem Avenue here. I don't know what's doing on the other streets, such as Main Street and Monroe, but I would venture to say that this is one of the more successful parades that we've had here in Niles. Now, I think coming into view now is the Sicilian band. They're here every year, and really a great addition to our parade. Another Civil War group coming into view now, and those are the guys that let go with that big cannon that they're towing. I don't know if they're going to do that again this year. I think so. They know we love to hear them. One guy's saying, "Join up." As a Civil War buff, or what? Uh-oh. No, they're just rolling past us now. That's the Chicago Light Artillery Battery A. They're out of Lincolnshire. And they have their lady friends with them. Okay, and there, of course, we have George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Lady Liberty. I didn't know that. Oh, this float now is the float from Calero Catino Realty. They're one of the real estate companies in Niles that have been around for many, many years. Always solid supporters of the Village of Niles. Calero Catino. Oh, this has got to be another Shriner's outfit there. Oh, they're really whizzing around, I'll tell you. Okay, here comes the Corvette Club. They've been here before. The Northern Rays Corvette Club. And while this group is going past here, let me just say this. For some of your friends and relatives who are not fortunate enough to be viewing this parade in person, it will be telecast on Channel 9, Comcast Channel 9, on the following dates and times: July 7th at 10 a.m., July 9th at 12 p.m., and July 10th at 2 p.m., and that will be on Channel 19 in our immediate area. That's Buffalo Grove, Elk Grove, Hoffman, Lincolnwood, Morton Grove, Niles, Palatine, Rolling Meadows, and Wilmette. In these following communities, they will be broadcast on Channel 35, same times, same dates: Arlington Heights, Bartlett, Des Plaines, Glenview, Gulf, Hanover Park, Mount Prospect, Park Ridge, Prospect Heights, Northbrook, Schaumburg, Skokie, Streamwood, and Wheeling. Now, if you can remember those times and dates, tell your friends that they can see what we enjoy today at that time. Okay, here's another group. Oh, this is the Spirit group that we had mistakenly identified before. Spirit Drum and Bugle Corps from Marietta. I think it must be Marietta, Georgia. So I'm going to take a chance and say Marietta, Georgia. No, they're from Marietta, Georgia. Here. Okay, the Spirit group, I'm told that they're from Atlanta, Georgia, not Marietta. Where are you guys from? Again, a correction. Alabama. They're from Alabama. Niles Youth Council, parading down the street. Little people. Those funny little people. Willowbrook, Illinois. Okay, a couple of business people in town here. Daniel J. Ziebert, State Farm Agency. Stay out of the rain. Okay, the Howard Street Inn. That's a Park District Cafe over on Howard Street, over by the Tam Golf Club. Okay, the Waukegan Jazz Steppers. Waukegan Jazz Steppers. I wish we could tell who these guys are from. This has got to be the Niles Park District and Pool people. Niles. Cross Family. Alliance. Federal Savings Bank. my daughter.
I knew her. I see her face. I couldn't place it.
Yeah. This is pilots flying kids to the Shriners Hospitals. Shriners Hospitals, of course, is over in Oak Park Avenue in the city, and they basically treat burn victims, and at no cost or very little cost to the parents. If you can't afford anything, you're not turned away. Shriners Hospital is world renowned. St. John Lutheran Church over in Milwaukee Avenue, one of the many, many churches in the Village of Niles. Oh, this little hot rod over here, that's got to be the pride of somebody's garage. That thing is amazing. Probably cost more than two of the present vehicles today. Okay, we're trying to keep up with the participants. St. John Brebeuf Catholic Women's Club, and again we're standing right out in front of St. John's Brebeuf. St. Matthew's Lutheran Preschool. That's the kids in the yellow T-shirts and such. St. Matthew's is up near Golf Mill on Milwaukee Avenue. They've been around for many, many, many years. Okay, Wyoming's musical ambassadors, the Troopers. They're out of Casper, Wyoming. Wyoming Troopers. Let's talk and more music. They're great. We used to have some bagpipers here. I don't see them this year. These guys come all the way from Wyoming. Yeah, I know what they are. It's okay. Yeah. Okay, coming to view now are the Stallion Gate Mustang Club. You saw the Corvettes? Now you're going to see the Mustangs. What? That sounds like they're revving up. And with cars this old, this looks like about a 1964 or 65. He better take it easy. Of course, these cars are worth a fortune. And they're really in beautiful shape. St. Andrews, huh? No. Resurrection Healthcare. They're over at Oakton and Greenwood, over in Park Ridge. St. Benedict's Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. We have quite a few nursing homes, assisted living institutions in Niles. Part of the Niles Public Works boys. Mel and Melody with their calliope. Mel and Melody. Mel must be driving and Melody is pounding the keys. Well, according to the schedule, this should be the Neon Nuts. So I'm going to venture. Oh, yes. Okay, this time we're right. Yeah, I got it. Well, it looks like we're nearing the end of our parade, and we have been very, very fortunate in that the rain has held off for us. We had quite a few trepidations about whether or not we'd be able to see the parade through, but so far so good. Of course, maybe I'm speaking a little bit too soon. Wilmette Community Band. And they are playing, but the siren of the Niles fire apparatus approaching and the horn from the Linmar body shop, they're those massive tow trucks. They're from Linmar Towing and Recovery in Morton Grove. And some more police, Niles police officers making sure everything is okay. And here comes the pride of the Niles Fire Department. Truck number 2. Remember I told you we have 2 ladder trucks in Niles. This one is called a tractor trailer because you have to have a driver in the front and a driver in the back. They are becoming more and more popular after a lapse of several years because of its maneuverability. And driving the ladder truck is Mike Sienna. You know, it's been a long time since I've been with the fire department, a bunch of new guys, and it's hard to identify them. And bringing up the rear are the Niles Public Services people. How you doing, Earl? That's Earl. Okay. You know, for my money, these guys are the unsung heroes of the village. When you're hiding comfortably under your bed, I'll wait until they pass. While you're comfortable in your bed, when it's 20 below zero out there, these guys are out there fixing water leaks, main repairs, and such. We have one of the finest public works departments in the area, and I would venture to say in the state of Illinois. Niles Public Works. Okay, while we're waiting for the conclusion of the parade with a fleet from the Niles Public Services or Public Works Department, again, I would like to thank the Village of Niles and the Niles Park District for their efforts in today's parade. And don't forget that there is entertainment and refreshments over at Grennan Heights Park. Again, we'd like to thank our volunteer cameramen, Brian Solinsky, Earl Mursky, Isidro Perez, and Mike Coyle. Thank you. And to Mike Hoyle, a special thanks for coordinating this. Mike is an employee of the Comcast Cable Company, and he's the access coordinator in the studio in Niles. We hope that we can repeat this next year, and it looks like this year's parade has been very successful, and it looks like everything has been very, very good. Very good. The weather has been good to us. It hasn't rained, and if it does now, who cares? We're all finished. So in any event, tell your friends about this. Head over to Grennan Heights Park and enjoy the refreshments and the following entertainment. Thank you, and see you next year.